36 hours. That's how long Lyudmila Pavlichenko had been lying in the same position. Muscles screaming, joints locked, every breath like fire. But she didn't move. Because across that kill zone, Germany's best sniper was waiting for her to make exactly one mistake. They called him Der Geist, the ghost. 32 confirmed Soviet sniper kills. Professional, patient, deadly. He'd been sent specifically to eliminate her. The university student who wasn't supposed to be here. The woman they'd laughed at when she volunteered. The girl who had racked up 187 kills at Odessa. Most snipers would have given up after 6 hours, maybe 12 if exceptional. But Lyudmila had learned something that turned her into the deadliest female sniper in history. A silly trick her instructors mocked. She would wait 8, 10, sometimes 15 hours for a single shot. Hour 34. A flicker of movement. So subtle 99% of snipers would miss it. But Lyudmila saw everything. This was the moment. One of them was about to die. And in 36 seconds, the Wehrmacht would learn why they called her Lady Death. This is the story of how a 25-year-old history student used extreme patience to eliminate 309 enemy soldiers, including 36 of Germany's best snipers. August 5, 1941, the German 6th Army surrounds Odessa with one order: erase it from the map. 150,000 German and Romanian troops. The Red Army has 35,000 defenders, outnumbered 4-1. German sharpshooters control every intersection, every street corner. Soviet infantry can't move without losing men. One officer, then another, then 3 more in a single morning. That's when Lyudmila Pavlichenko volunteered. 24 years old, third-year history student. The recruiting officer laughed. "We need nurses, not—" "I'm here to fight," Lyudmila interrupted. "I scored master marksman at the shooting club." The officer saw a university student in a dress. He didn't know she'd spent her teenage years at the rifle range, dropping targets at 600 meters. "Fine. 2 shots. Prove it." German machine gun nest, 400 yards out. Had killed 14 men that day. The rifle cracked once. Machine gunner dropped. Second shot. Assistant dropped. The gun went silent. "Do I get a uniform now?" 3 days later, she was assigned to the 25th Rifle Division as a sniper. The men called her the girl who thinks she can fight. They had no idea they were serving alongside the woman who would become the most lethal female sniper in human history. Day 4 of the siege. The German snipers were winning. Wehrmacht professionals trained at Senelager, patient, disciplined, deadly. They'd take the shot, relocate, repeat. Soviet sniper life expectancy, 48 hours. Out there, the enemy hunts you. The Germans are better trained. I've put you in the rotation anyway. The other soldiers thought it was insane. But here's what they didn't understand. Lyudmila had been studying something the male snipers dismissed as stupid. Extreme patience. Not 30 minutes, not 2 hours. She would wait 8 to 10 hours for a single shot. The Germans relocated every 15 to 30 minutes after a kill. But after 6 or 7 hours with no activity, they'd get comfortable, sloppy. That's when they'd make micro mistakes. That's when Lyudmila would strike. Her first mission, a German sniper who'd killed 11 Soviets. 3 Soviet snipers had tried to take him out. All 3 were dead. Lyudmila arrived at 4:47 a.m. Then, nothing. She didn't move. Hour 9. The German leaned for a better angle. His head entered her crosshairs. 9 hours for 1 shot. Kill number 3. The university student they'd dismissed, she was just getting started. After that first kill, everything changed. Soviet command noticed. Who took out the German sniper? Pavlichenko, the university student. The woman? They'd expected her to fail. Instead, she'd eliminated a professional who'd killed 11 men. Every night she documented what she learned. German sniper patterns, observer schedules, officer movements. She was building a database of enemy behavior, studying them like university research subjects. Week 2, kill count, 9. The Wehrmacht noticed a pattern. High-value targets dying, Officers, machine gunners, always single shots, always from different positions. This isn't standard Red Army doctrine. Send Becker, Hauptmann Klaus Becker, 27 confirmed kills, veteran of France, mission, eliminate the Soviet sniper. He killed a Soviet marksman on a rooftop, but the next day, another Soviet officer died, same sector. She'd watched Becker kill that Soviet sniper from 600 yards away, and she learned from it. Never fire from the same position twice, she wrote. By week 4, Lyudmila had 23 confirmed kills. The Germans figured out who was killing their men. A 25-year-old history student. Find her. Kill her. They sent their best. Der Geist. The Ghost. The deadliest sniper duel of the Eastern Front was about to begin. Day 62 of the siege. Der Geist arrived with a simple plan. Make the Soviet sniper react. He killed a Soviet soldier at dawn. Clean headshot. 450 yards. Then waited. Most enemy snipers would try to locate him immediately. That's when he'd kill them. Hours passed. Nothing. She'd seen the kill, calculated the position, identified the building. Now she was doing what she did best, waiting. Because the first person to take a shot loses. Hour 2. Der Geist repositioned. Lyudmila noted it. Didn't react. Hour 4. He killed another Soviet soldier. Lyudmila watched, waited. Hour 8. Der Geist wondered if there even was a Soviet sniper here. He assumed he was safe. Through her scope, Lyudmila saw him shift. Just a shadow. But she'd been watching for 8 hours. She still didn't shoot. Hour 10. Hour 12. Hour 14. Der Geist thought no soldier had that kind of patience. He shifted positions, confident. 18 hours. She'd been waiting for this exact moment. Der Geist stepped to the window. Lyudmila fired, but she didn't celebrate. She'd suspected he wasn't alone. 4 hours later, the German backup broke position. Second shot. Kill number 189. Then she waited another 2 hours. Hour 24. Only then did she return. 24 hours for 2 kills? 24 hours for the right 2 kills. Germany's best sniper was dead, and the Germans had no counter for her patience. Sevastopol, June 1942. If Odessa was hell, Sevastopol was the 9th circle. 250,000 German troops, unlimited artillery, and Lyudmila was right in the middle of it. By now, her reputation preceded her. The Wehrmacht had a standing order: kill Pavlichenko, any cost. They sent 36 snipers, all hunting one 25-year-old history student. First German sniper, dead after a 14-hour duel. Second, killed while relocating. Third, eliminated with his spotter. The Soviets promoted her to lieutenant. She'd killed 257 enemy soldiers, including 28 enemy snipers. "How are you still alive?" her commander asked. "I wait longer than they do." But Sevastopol was falling. On June 8, 1942, her luck ran out. A mortar shell landed 15 feet away. Shrapnel tore through her left side. Her spotter was killed instantly. The wound ended her combat career. Final tally: 309 confirmed kills, 36 of them enemy snipers. But the story didn't end there. Stalin realized they had a propaganda goldmine. Send her to America. The American press asked about her fashion choices, her beauty routine. Lyudmila stared coldly. "I am 25 years old. I have killed 309 fascist invaders. Don't you think you should ask me about that?" The room went silent. The American press had never met anyone like her. Eleanor Roosevelt invited Lyudmila to stay at the White House. They became real friends. "Tell me what war is really like." And Lyudmila did. She toured America for 4 months, spoke at rallies, raised money for the war effort. "My soldiers are dying by the thousands. Your weapons can save them." The Americans loved her, not because she was a woman who could shoot, but because she was a warrior who spoke truth. After the war, she finished her degree, became a historian, just like she'd planned. "I killed 309 men. I'm not proud of that number. I'm proud that each one meant a Soviet soldier who lived instead." Here's what made Lyudmila truly extraordinary. She wasn't the best shot. She wasn't the most experienced. She wasn't the strongest. What she had was something the Germans couldn't train for: inhuman patience. After the war, military strategists studied her tactics. They called it extreme positional patience. Her 24-hour engagement record has never been officially matched. The university student who should have stayed in the library, the woman who should have been a nurse, the girl with a silly idea about waiting for the perfect shot. She proved them all wrong, not by being stronger, but by having the discipline to wait longer than any enemy could predict. That's Lady Death, a story about patience, and how sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is absolutely nothing, until the perfect moment arrives. Then you take the shot, and you never miss.